What if you could put everything aside, step away from work, responsibilities, and noise, even if just for 1 month? A chance to reset your mind, recharge, and escape everyday problems for a while. If you could do that, where would you go? To answer that question, I've selected 15 countries. Most of them are budget-friendly, rich in unique natural landscapes, stunning architecture, places where history is in the air, and where people are genuinely warm and welcoming. So, without overthinking it, let's begin. Number 1. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka offers an incredible mix of tropical nature, ancient history, and relaxed island life. You can explore centuries-old temples in Anuradhapura, take a scenic train ride through the tea plantations of Ella, and watch elephants roam freely in Yala National Park, all within just a few days. One of the country's biggest advantages is how easy and affordable it is to move around, whether by train, tuk-tuk, or local buses. Coastal towns like Marissa and Unawatuna offer laid-back beaches, fresh seafood, and budget-friendly accommodation, making it possible to travel comfortably without spending much. Food is a keep. Portions are generous, and hospitality feels genuinely warm rather than touristic. In a single trip, you can go from misty mountains to tropical beaches without long or exhausting travel days. Sri Lanka is perfect for travelers who want to see a lot, spend less, and still feel relaxed at every step of the journey. Turkey, or rather Türkiye. Turkey remains a powerhouse of global tourism in 2026, perfectly blending affordability with world-class luxury. Beyond the iconic skyline of Istanbul, where east meets west, the Turk-Aegean coast is becoming the new hotspot for sustainable luxury travel. You cannot miss the fairy tale landscapes of Cappadocia at sunrise, where hundreds of hot air balloons paint the sky. For history buffs, the ancient city of Ephesus offers a walk through time, while the white travertines of Pamukkale provide a natural spa experience unlike any other. And then there's the food. From late-night doner stands to fresh lahmacun and endless maize tables, eating in Türkiye is an experience on its own. It's a country that feeds the soul, the stomach, and the camera lens in equal measure. New Zealand. New Zealand feels like a country designed entirely by nature. Towering mountains, deep fjords, emerald lakes, and endless coastlines make every road trip unforgettable. The South Island's Milford Sound and Mount Cook offer some of the most dramatic scenery on Earth, while the North Island blends volcanoes, wild beaches, and strong Maori culture. Places like Lake Tekapo feel unreal at night under some of the clearest skies in the world, and hiking routes such as the Tongariro Alpine Crossing offer landscapes that change every few hours. What makes New Zealand special is the sense of space. No crowds, no rush, just open roads and silence. It's the kind of destination where you don't just visit places, you slow down and let nature set the pace. 4. Portugal. Portugal continues to attract travelers looking for a slower, more authentic European experience. Lisbon's historic trams, Porto's wine cellars, and the Algarve's golden cliffs create a perfect balance of culture and coastline. Coastal towns like Lagos and Sagres offer stunning ocean views without overwhelming crowds. What truly sets Portugal apart is how easy it feels to travel. Distances are short, prices are reasonable, and life moves at a relaxed pace. Long lunches, fresh seafood, pastel de nata from a local bakery, and sunsets over the Atlantic become part of everyday life. Portugal isn't about rushing from site to site. It's about slowing down and enjoying where you are. Five, Indonesia. Indonesia is a destination of endless contrasts. Bali's temples and rice terraces offer calm and spirituality, while islands like Lombok and Flores feel raw and untouched. Komodo National Park lets you walk among ancient dragons, and Raja Ampat is considered one of the best diving spots on Earth. Traveling through Indonesia feels less like following a route and more like discovering new worlds along the way. Distances between islands may be short, but the cultures, landscapes, and daily life can feel completely different. One day you're watching the sunrise over volcanoes, the next you're eating fresh seafood on a quiet beach. Indonesia isn't one place. It's dozens of unique journeys stitched together across thousands of islands. Six, Thailand. Thailand remains one of the easiest countries to fall in love with. Bangkok's energy contrasts beautifully with the quiet temples of Chiang Mai and Pai. Southern islands like Krabi, Koh Phi Phi, and Koh Samui offer limestone cliffs and turquoise waters. Much like Indonesia, Thailand blends tropical landscapes with deep-rooted culture, but in a way that feels instantly accessible. Moving around is simple, food is everywhere and affordable, and even first-time travelers feel comfortable within days. It's a place where beach days, street food nights, and cultural moments flow together naturally. Six, Norway. Norway is nature at its most powerful and cinematic. Deep fjords, sharp mountain peaks, and peaceful fishing villages define the landscape. The Lofoten Islands feel untouched and dramatic, while Geiranger Fjord offers some of the most iconic views in Europe. In the winter months, northern regions like Tromsø become one of the best places in the world to witness the northern lights dancing across the sky. Whether it's midnight sun in summer or glowing auroras in winter, Norway offers experiences that feel quiet, vast, and deeply unforgettable. It's a destination for travelers who want space, silence, and raw beauty. Eight, Greece. Greece offers far more than postcard islands. Athens connects modern life with ancient history, while islands like Crete, Naxos, and Rhodes feel authentic and less crowded. You can hike the Samaria Gorge in the morning and swim in crystal clear waters by afternoon. What makes Greece special is how effortlessly everything comes together. Long seaside lunches, simple but unforgettable food, and sunsets that slow time become part of the experience. It's a country where you don't rush through places. You sit, eat, swim, and let the day unfold naturally. Nine, Morocco. Morocco feels like stepping into another world. Marrakesh's vibrant souks, Fez's medieval alleys, and Chefchaouen blue streets create unforgettable contrasts. Beyond the cities, the Sahara Desert offers star-filled skies and complete silence. What stays with you most is the atmosphere, the call to prayer echoing through old Medinas, the smell of spices in the air, and the slow rhythm of daily life in small towns. From mint tea on a rooftop to long desert nights by a fire, Morocco doesn't just show you something different, it pulls you into it. 10. Iceland. Iceland is raw nature in its purest form. Waterfalls like Skogafoss, black sand beaches in Vik, and massive glaciers make every stop feel unreal. Driving the ring road often feels like moving through landscapes that don't seem to belong to the same planet. There's a constant sense of space and isolation here. Long, empty roads, sudden weather changes, and silence broken only by wind or water. Simple moments stand out, soaking in a hot spring while cold rain falls, or pulling over just to watch light change over lava fields. Iceland doesn't overwhelm you with activities. It slows you down and leaves you alone with the landscape. 11. Italy. Italy continues to define what timeless travel looks like. Rome's ancient ruins, Florence's art-filled streets, and the Amalfi Coast's cliffside villages offer completely different experiences. Regions like Tuscany and Sicily add countryside charm and a strong sense of local identity. Daily life here becomes part of the journey. Morning espresso at the bar, slow walks through old town streets, long dinners that stretch into the night. Food isn't planned, it just happens, and somehow it's always memorable. Italy isn't a place you rush through. It's a place you settle into and let the days unfold naturally. Japan. Japan blends tradition and innovation like nowhere else. Kyoto's temples and gardens feel peaceful and timeless, while Tokyo offers endless energy and modern life. Mount Fuji and Hakone add nature to the experience. Small details quietly shape the experience. Orderly lines at train platforms, the unspoken respect for shared space, and how even busy streets feel calm rather than chaotic. People move with purpose but rarely rush, and silence is treated with the same respect as conversation. One moment you're watching a tea ceremony in stillness, the next you're surrounded by neon lights and late-night ramen shops. Japan lets old and new exist side by side, without ever feeling forced. 13. Slovenia. Imagine standing among rolling mountains, calm landscapes, and crystal clear springs. The air feels fresh, the scenery feels almost unreal. For a moment, you might think you're in Switzerland, but this is Slovenia. It's one of Europe's most underrated countries, quietly beautiful and incredibly balanced. Lake Bled looks like something out of a storybook, while Ljubljana feels relaxed, green, and effortlessly livable. Within a short drive, you can explore the underground world of Postojna Cave, hike through the Julian Alps, and still end your day by the Adriatic Sea. Slovenia doesn't try to impress loudly, it wins you over slowly and stays with you. Spain. Spain is rich in both culture and energy. Barcelona's architecture, Andalusia's historic cities like Granada and Seville, and the relaxed life of coastal towns offer incredible diversity. Whether you want flamenco, tapas, beaches, or nightlife, Spain adapts to your travel style. Days here often stretch longer than planned. A quick coffee turns into a long conversation, lunch runs late, and evenings don't really start until the sun goes down. Streets stay lively, music spills out of small bars, and people gather simply to enjoy the moment. Spain doesn't feel scheduled or rushed. It moves at its own pace, and once you're there, you naturally slow down with it. 15 and last, Switzerland. Switzerland is where nature meets precision. Alpine villages like Zermatt, turquoise lakes such as Lake Lucerne, and scenic train routes create a calm, cinematic experience. Hiking trails, mountain views, and spotless cities define the journey. Here, everything feels intentional. Public transport runs flawlessly, towns feel organized without being cold, and nature is never far away. Time is spent walking along lakes, crossing mountain passes by train, or simply sitting somewhere with a wide-open view. People come to Switzerland to clear their head, enjoy structure, and experience how peaceful travel can feel when nothing is chaotic. And that's it for today. Which country from the list is your favorite, and where would you love to travel next? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel.